Once again to Breakfast Central, we have now joining us our superstar, world famous Sam Dandy, because there's so much that needs to be shared on the entertainment scene across Africa, and he's here hot and fresh.
Thank you so much for having me, as always.
Did I do that well?
Fantastic. I tried not to smile too hard.
It's okay. So what's happening? Talk to us.
All right, so let's start with this one. As promised, here's another update on the Billboard's Hot 100 charts for this week. Now, hit song Wait For You by American rapper Future, featuring Nigeria's Tems and Canadian musician Drake, has spent a total of 17 weeks on the charts. Now, this week he sits at number 8. Now, that's not the only spot occupied by the Nigerian singer Tems herself. Her solo project, Free Mind, has kept a steady climb on the global charts. Last week it was at number 69, but this week it's attained a new peak at number 56. Now, the song released in 2020 off Tems' album For Broken Ears has in this time spent a total of 6 weeks on the global charts. Now, fans all across the globe are certainly enjoying that particular song, and so much so a video surfaced online of a Texan American University marching band performing that song. That's incredible. I mean, all the way in America. And I'm just surprised. Look how dedicated it seemed to doing that and performing to that song. But a big congratulations to Tems, by the way. She was also awarded the Rest of Africa Award at the South African Music Awards a few days ago for her project, If Orange Was a Place. Well, Tems is not the only Nigerian still on the Billboard's Top 100. African giant Burna Boy is currently at number 63 spot for the hit song Last Last. Now, it's a big leap from last week's spot at 75. Burna has enjoyed a total of 7 weeks on the international global music charts, and there's no stopping him. Hours ago, the multi-award-winning musician was trending on Twitter. Now, what happened was Last Last seemed like the anthem at a Nottingham carnival in the UK. Oh my goodness, I mean, I'm just super proud to be Nigerian because you're seeing Tems be, performed in America and now in the UK, Burna Boy. It just shows that we're powerful and music is doing great things. So we're super proud of them, and we're sure that they will continue to break boundaries and barriers. So a big congratulations to both stars for making us proud, and we never wanted to stop. But that's not all. This time, let me touch on its international story. It's been barely over a month since hit science fiction thriller film Nope dropped. Now directed by American actor and filmmaker Jordan Peele, Nope has already crossed $100 million at the domestic box office. Now, what's more surprising is that the film director, Peele himself, has confirmed the film will be getting a sequel. Now, it's definitely a testament that the film already has won over fans and critics worldwide. In a recent interview with New York Times, Peele said, "We're not overtelling all of these stories." He says, when asked about the possibility of the sequel. Now, the movie's trailer featured a mysterious character who didn't make it to the actual film cut, and fans quickly wanted to know more about this person who was listed in the movie's credits as nobody. Now, Peele had this to say officially. He says, "The story of that character has yet to be told. I can tell you that," he added, "I'm glad people are paying attention. I do think they will get more answers on some of these things in the future. We're not overtelling all of these stories." Now, that's what he said to the New York Times. Now, earlier this month, Nope crossed $100 million at the domestic box office, marking Peele's third feature film to achieve that benchmark. Now, the film features siblings OJ, played by Daniel Kaluuya, and Emerald Hayworth, played by Keke Palmer, as they attempt to capture footage of a mysterious UFO circling their family ranch. Well, I'm yet to see the film, but I'm looking forward to seeing it over this weekend. But I do have a short trailer. Let's watch this. I'm a huge fan of horror or science fiction films, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one soon. But still on the international scene, this one is a little bit of backlash. 23-year-old American actress Amanda Stenberg has received some backlash from South Africans on TikTok over the pronunciation of her name. Once listed as Times Magazine's most influential teen, Amanda is in fact a daughter of an American African counselor and writer, hence the name. Amandla, as in Amankla Awetu, means power to the people in Zulu and Xhosa. Her mother, who named her, wanted her to aspire towards embodying the concept. However, Amandla's mother also westernized her name because she felt that it would be easier for her and did not want her to struggle in school. Now, there are a few of these comments that I saw online. One person called Ling_Ling said, "Pronounce it how it's meant to be pronounced. Give your name the power it deserves. Don't water it down to make people comfortable. Let them learn." Now, someone else had something else to say. They said Amandla isn't just a name. Amandla has a deeper history and deeper meaning to all black South Africans. It's really important to pronounce it right. Now, that's not all. South Africans kept coming. One of them says, you cannot take a name with such historical significance to South Africans and want to water it down to make people comfortable. Now, of course, we call it Amandla, but it's actually Amankla Awetu. Now, she addressed all of this in the video. Let's watch what she had to say.
Amandla Awetu, which means power to the people in Zulu and Xhosa. And this was an understanding that I grew up with, that this had significant weight in history, that Amandla Awetu was a rallying cry that was utilized during the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa, that Amandla means power, and that my mom gave me this name because she wanted me to aspire towards embodying this concept, right, which I'm so grateful for. South Africans, like, if you're willing, let's have a dialogue, please.
I mean, first off, she's so beautiful, but it's unfortunate sometimes that you receive backlash like this. I know, so we're going to have to stop saying Amandla and Amankla, all right? But who would have known? I strongly believe that besides entertainment, social media is a great place to learn. Who knows what views, opinions, and history of people across the African continent, or even the globe, we could be learning from. Now, I need to ask this, Osa, what is the meaning of your name? I'm super curious, and I thought, okay, what does that mean?
My name means God is King. It's pretty simple.
Actually, you should give the correct pronunciation of your name.
Oh, okay.
Osaogie. It means God is King.
Love it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I did not know that was the one. Okay, Olive?
So do you want to know the meaning of Olive or the meaning of my native name?
Your native name, preferably.
My native name is, and I really love it, Obiageliako.
Ooh.
It means that I came to the world to enjoy wealth. And I kind of understand when people complain about names being mispronounced. If you do have a name, it's important to learn how to pronounce it. And we can make efforts. Of course, people make mistakes, but when you're corrected, accept the correction and learn, especially because her name is such a powerful name that embodies the history of people. You know, people have been talking about the fact that, you know, what they call it, taking artifacts from one country and then taking it to the West. Lots of that has been misinterpreted, unfortunately, as or interpreted as cultural appropriation. So in some way, if you're going to embody a culture of a people, you have to try to go the extra mile. But then I love her, and I mean, she's taking it lightheartedly, and I loved her acting in When the Bell Breaks. She's a brilliant actor. And please, my name is Olive, not Olive. Not to you, I'm just saying that in general.
No, I know.